Paul the milkman.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
From Four Winds Dairy. Paul has a wonderful story to share with us. He's going to tell us all about what brought him to the island. Where he's got some fantastic island produce. We're going to be making a little, I guess it's a Good Friday treat, an island Good Friday treat, a very old recipe, one that my great-grandmother left me. As you can hear in the background, you can hear there's a plane flying overhead. I've got all the windows open because it's very warm here today. We're going to try and rush through this because my family's down at the beach. I think these guys want to get down to the beach.
Absolutely.
We all want to get down and enjoy this lovely, lovely day. So I thought we'd start by... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Sometimes people like to ask questions. So let's get this up. See if any questions are going to come through. Just pop this over here. You never know. Let's see what we got here. So anyone has any questions, please feel free to send it through Twitter. And I'm sure Paul will answer them as best he can. And I guess the first thing is what brought you to the island? What made you want to become a oh, my phone's beeping. Hang on, let me turn that off. Yeah. What made you want to become a milkman, Paul?
Wow. I was a printer by trade, and me and my partner Lisa were looking for a new life, an easier kind of life down the Isle of Wight, and this job kind of come up, to be fair, and I was looking, to get out of the printing trade because I've been doing it since I was 15 years of age. And yeah, just a new start for everyone, and the opportunity come up, so I thought I'd grab it with both hands, really.
So it was an existing business, from what I understand.
It was an existing business. I brought it off a guy called Clive Hales, who had been running it for around about 35 years, and he was a retiring age, and yeah, the opportunity come up. I saw it on the internet and come down, met the guy, and thought, why not? Give it a go.
Yeah, why not? So, quite a big change. So,
absolutely, yeah.
As you can see here, as regular listeners and viewers will know, we've got Ollie's skull mead here, which I think is going to become a bit of a tradition whenever I have anyone in. But I have to say, this is part of the recipe. So and Paul has never tried mead, and his partner Lisa is over in the corner. She doesn't want to come online. She doesn't want to come on. So she'll get a try as well. But it also is part of the actual recipe. So we need to get... As you can see, I'm not a waiter. Yeah, so quite a change. That must have been quite scary.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking, to be honest.
Oh.
It's a big change for all of
smell
us.
Of that.
Yeah.
Just passing it over to Lisa here. So we'll just have a little bit of a tipple. Now normally you drink this out of a horn, but I don't have any horns.
So a glass will have to make do.
So a glass will make do. And if Ollie's watching, Ollie lives just up the road. He makes his skull.
Cheers, Ollie.
There we go. Well, that is good. What do you think?
Cool. Yeah, that is nice. Lisa, I'm going to pass it off and Lisa have a go at that.
So, yes, it must be really nerve-wracking.
It was really nerve-wracking, not just for me, but for Lisa and 3 girls who come down with as well. They're aged 14, 11 and 7. So it was a big change for us all, originally from Banbury. So completely different lifestyle, but one we're really enjoying at the moment, to be fair.
And did you have rings on your fingers and bells on your toes?
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, it's a big change, and so we've been here since January. Yeah, and to be honest, I did a milk round when I was a schoolboy.
Yeah, me too.
Back in the 90s when it was when it was a big thing back then.
Gosh, I was back in the 80s, back when in 1984. Well, I was 14. I was
3 then.
My wife wasn't born.
Yeah, so
No, she's just been born.
So I did it back in the 90s, and it was when the job opportunity come up, I was looking at jobs, and I kind of wanted to get out of print, like I said, and this come up, and I thought, do you know what, I'll give that a go. I think I might be able to do that.
Yeah.
So far so good at the moment. Trying to drum up some more business, and
Well, hopefully some people on the island will see this. And you're doing West White, aren't you?
I do the West White. I do have a couple of new customers in Ryde, because I do a pickup. I pick up local milk in Coppard Hill Farm in Haven Street.
Ah, yes, the Isle of Wight milk.
That's right.
People,
yeah. And then I do a pickup in Newport, and then I make my way around cows, freshwater. Well, I start off in Porchfield, and then to Calbourne, and Newbridge, and then Yarmouth. Freshwater. It's quite a big round, to be fair.
You do it at night or the morning?
Yeah, it's in the morning. So I start at I get up around about 11 o'clock, 11:30, and I'm probably home by about 8 o'clock in the morning. So
right,
it's quite a big round, to be fair, which was a new experience for me as well, because I didn't I didn't know where I was going. So apps are a godsend.
I bet. And I bet at this time of the year as well, with the sun coming up early, it must be absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, amazing! So the last couple of weeks, the kids have been back in Banbury with the grandparents. Lisa's been coming out with me, and when we get to Yarmouth, my favourite part, the sun coming up, you can't beat that every morning. Yeah. That's so nice.
So if you had to have your old commute to work, compared to your new commute.
Well, it's no competition. Yeah, this one is. Yeah.
My commute obviously is through that back door to here. But
I mean, obviously, I was stuck in a factory all day long as well, and and now I get to see the whole of the west of the island, which I meet new people all the time, and I'm really enjoying it. And customers seem really nice people of all sorts of ages.
Fantastic.
I've got welcoming cards, and when we come over here, and good luck cards, and just really nice, friendly people who made us feel so welcome.
Fantastic. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do a little bit of a little bit of a recipe thing going. We're going to have a bit of a cooking special. So we're going to be using all Isle of Wight produce. So we've got here, these are the last of my raspberries. You see that from my garden. There we go. I froze those last year, so they're the last of them. We've got the train's going by. Everyone knows about the train, and Isle of Wight honey. There we go. Mead, of course, and what have we got here? Check it out. Blimey, that's a lot of cream. Isle of Wight cream. There we go.
Especially from Copfield Farm this morning.
Wow, lovely. Beautiful. And you got a few other little treats in there as well. So we'll get to those in a minute. So, everyone, this doesn't have a name. My great-grandmother just said it was end of Lent treat. So, now, she didn't use mead in it because she didn't particularly like mead. She used brandy. But the original recipe says mead.
I think I prefer mead than brandy, that's for sure.
And so, I didn't bring any spoons with me, but that's all right. We can. I think it's pretty loose and easy with the amounts. So, it's a little bit of honey in. Oh, that'll do. Oh. So that would be a metric dollop of honey. No, I don't normally like honey, but the honey here. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. No.
Try some. Try some of that. Try a bit of that.
That is nice.
It's really floral and I mean I didn't drink mead because I didn't like it, but that's amazing. That honey is lovely. So a metric dollop honey, some whipping cream, Oh, hang on. And a little bit of, Granny Wilson said a slug of brandy, but we're going to go for a slug of mead. Sort of. See if we can see that. No. Hang on. Well, you can't. use some sense.
Yeah.
And then a cup or so of whipping cream.
Will you tell me when?
So let's just pour that in. A little bit more. That'll do. There we go.
There you go.
So I don't know if that's a cup or 2 cups, but hang on, let's see if we
Soon
can get
find
that.
out.
There we go. And then this is really important, according to Granny Wilson. You have to whip it by hand. So let's see how we go. Now I remember doing this. Excuse me. And she used to say, it feels like it's going to go all wrong. And just as it goes all wrong, it turns right. So let's see how we go. We're getting cream everywhere. Maybe I should have just used got my wife's electric whiz. This must be very exciting for people. So maybe I should have had something prepared earlier, but here we go. Anyway. So, do you drive around in one of the little carts?
No, I have my own. I have a van. Because,
okay.
The electric cart, to be fair, probably wouldn't. Well, they're not exactly electric carts no more.
Are they? I never knew.
Yeah,
I was going to say, what do they use to fuel them? 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah, the electric ones are quite nice now, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I use a van because I do around about a 90-mile round trip
Right.
from door to door, so it probably wouldn't. I need a van really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so do you use do you still use milk bottles, or is it plastic bottles?
Yeah,
or?
I do Isle of Wight milk in plastic bottles, and I also do milk which I pick up from Newport, which will be in glass bottles. I find that a majority of people are going for glass.
Prefer glass, yeah.
Just because of the way, with the plastic and, less plastic, less waste. Glasses, you can reuse them. So, I've had a new customer actually in Cowes, a bakery, Richmond Bakery.
Right, okay.
And she's just started using glass because of reduced waste and plastic.
Yeah.
Which I most appreciate that from her, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, I remember when plastic bottles first came in, and there was something really sterile about them, and something, I missed the old glass bottles, the different coloured tops on them.
Yeah.
And gold top was the one you wanted, wasn't
Well,
it?
I've got to be honest, until a couple of years ago, I didn't think the milkman existed anymore, because everyone kind of went to plastic, didn't they?
They did.
Supermarket milk. But thank God they didn't.
So
my job.
So you don't just deliver milk, do you?
No, I deliver all sorts of products, including bread, the whipping cream, butter.
And
some groceries as well. I do groceries.
Really?
I also deliver to a lot of the customers actually have started ordering compost off me.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
So I pick up the compost in
I hope people can listen.
I can't remember the name of it now. Sorry. Yeah, it's a garden centre on Fairley Road.
Okay.
So I pick up the compost from there, and then whenever a customer requests it, I just drop it off as well. And I tend to do that in the afternoon or early, after my milk round.
Right. Okay. So all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and trying to expand on more stuff as well, like fresh fruit and more fruit and veg.
And where do you get that? Do you pick them up from the island, or?
Yeah, the fresh fruit and veg. We're trying to go around as many like independent farm shops and stuff like that to see where we can get it from, and trying to source it through that way. Really,
we might have to actually go and get the electric mixer. Excuse me. Because it's starting to. I might have to. Maybe I've maybe I put too much booze in it. I don't know.
Or not enough.
Or maybe not enough. Hang on. Let's see how we go here. Let's see. Because this might be a disaster. If it is a disaster, it doesn't matter. We'll...
It's coming together.
You think so? Does it look like it is?
I think it's starting to, slowly.
Oh, it's really good for your arms. Now, my great-grandmother's recipe was really vague, and I'm only going on what I remember. Well, I've got it written down. As I said, it was just sort of dollop this and put that in, but there was no method to it. So maybe I was supposed to whip it first and add the other stuff after.
Trial and error.
Yeah. Give it a little bit more. Otherwise... Oh. It's sort of coming together, but it's not... It's cream going everywhere, I must say. So, while we do this... so you've got some Isle of Wight butter there.
Yeah, I've got some Isle of Wight butter, which I do pick up from Copperfield Hill Farm, and deliver this.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and they make that themselves.
Yeah, and I've just they do make that themselves. And I've also got some from the Bornery Pantry, some watermelon and pickled watermelon chutney. This is from a lovely lady called Helen Maguire, who's just a new customer of mine, who's actually been recommending me to new people as well, so I appreciate that from her. Is it coming together?
I'm not sure. Tastes good though. I've tried it. Tastes boozy.
Mm.
It
It doesn't taste too bad actually. That is boozy.
So maybe the root. So I don't know. It's not. Let's just put it in there.
Just give it a go.
Yeah, why not? So in go the strawberries. Let's pretend that it's thick, shall we? And then strawberries. No, not strawberries. Raspberries. I'll try again. Actually, I think it might be coming together now. Oh yeah, that's thickening up. So
It's splashing everywhere.
it's going everywhere. It's all right. This shed of mine seemed worse. So, Lisa, you wouldn't mind doing me a favour, would you? In our kitchen, in the drawers, there should be some spoons and knives. Please, would you mind going and grabbing some for?
Sure.
There's only one set of drawers.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're the drawers right next to the fridge.
Right, okay.
There's actually more than one set of drawers. I just realised.
She might be a while.
So she's gone off to get some other bits to. Oh, it feels like it's thickening up.
Definitely need an electric whisk.
Yeah, electric whisk. Although Great Granny Wilson was very adamant you had to do this.
She'll be very proud.
She would, but I've made a pig's ear of it. Let's try again. I'm gonna have a get more. Hey, there we go. Paul's beautiful assistant has brought some spoons and whatnot. So we're going to pretend that this is thick, and we're going to try it. See how we go. Thank you.
There you go. How thick that is.
That is so thick. Well, that's good, actually.
That's actually really nice.
That's really good.
Nice.
Try some. Try. That's really good.
Yeah, that is.
It's the thickness.
Yeah. That is really good. I'll have another spoonful. Actually, that could be quite dangerous because you don't taste the booze in it at all. Oh, that's good.
Mm.
No, so what we'll do is,
Yeah, you got it.
no, well, let's pop it over here. Unless you want to eat it. No? Yeah, sure. All right. So that's lovely. I won't show you the finished article because it didn't quite come together, but that's fine. So we're going to try a few other bits and pieces, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, Paul brought a baguette that he made himself.
Baked, especially from the shop.
Right. So a bit of a... Lovely. Oh,
There you go.
so we're going to try some of the butter. Let's try some of that butter first.
Yeah. The butter is nice. So nice.
That looks good. There's some for those that want to see. Oh, there we go. Hang on, we got. Is anyone saying anything? Probably going to get off. Why do I have to be at work? Well, Tales from Hangman, you can watch it later on. Right.
So exciting.
It is. It's just us making a pig's ear of whipping cream, and now about to eat bread and butter.
With some meat. Have some meat there as well, and some chutney.
I'm going to try a little bit of this just with the butter, I think. See how we go. Oh wow,
The butter is so nice.
that's what butter used to taste like when I was a kid.
Mm.
Oh, that is lovely. That is really good.
It's freshly made.
Yeah, wow. Let's have a look. Ingredients: butter,
And lots of it.
Right, shall we try some of this?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. So this is pickled watermelon. Oh, this looks... Oh, that smells incredible. Oh, that is good. So I guess it's the rind. Because I'm guessing the rest of it would all just sort of... Wow.
Let's have a go at this. It's the first time I've tasted it.
Well, that's really good. You know, that'd be really good with cheese.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which I do have some.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Apparently it's really nice in a gin and tonic as well, I've been informed.
Right.
Which
In a gin and tonic.
In a gin and tonic.
This is what it's like in mead.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out. Ollie, if you're watching, this is for you, my friend.
Mm.
I'll do that. A little bit of the juice in there.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. Oh, that was good.
Is that good?
It's really good.
I'll try some.
Yeah. That's really good. Mmm. That's really lovely. Really exciting stuff.
If it
It's
is.
riveting.
Hope I can get it out.
Tell you what, that butter, I'm gonna have a bit more of that. That's where's your bread?
There you go.
This is why I like having people coming over, because they bring me presents.
Free food.
Yeah. There you go. Want some bread and butter? No? Okay. This butter's amazing. Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's some world-class butter.
So yeah, that's something I'd pick up from Coppered Hill Farm.
Mmm.
And yeah, customers seem to be quite interested in that, to be honest. Which I don't blame them.
It's obviously it tastes like butter, amazing butter, but it's really light.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So this gets 2 thumbs up from me. 2 sticks of butter up. This is lovely. This is really good. And this,
From
the Borneo
Pantry.
Pantry.
Based in Sandown.
Okay, just down the road.
Yeah. Which, yeah, she's given us some testers, so hopefully I'll be delivering some of that soon as well. Which will be
Yeah,
nice.
that's really good. Now, you said you had some cheese.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it'd be rude.
I'm afraid
If
I
we
don't
didn't-
sell cheese at the moment.
That's all right. We've got the old. Oh, there we go. That Cathedral City. Can't go wrong.
No, absolutely.
So we've got a bit of that. Got a bit of the old.
Chutney.
Yeah, and she makes that herself.
She does make that herself, yeah. She makes lots of different varieties as well, but this is one that she's been highly recommended to us.
Some meat.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect with cheese. I'd be rude to say no, I guess. I've just been handed some more cheese. Yeah, that works really well. Really well with just the cheese. I like to try and try things as they come through. What we got here? Let's see if we've got a message come through. Someone's just said a bit of paradise on earth. You know what? I think it is down here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it is. When we were deciding to where we were going to move, and of course, I have family history here, so, but we never thought that we'd ever be able to move here because, when our son was about, I guess he was about 6 months old, we came down here with my family and we were just wandering around. Maybe it was a year old. We were just sort of wandering around and we saw a place up for sale. And I said, "Oh, just for fun, let's see how much it is." We'd never be able to afford a place that looks out over the sea or this close to the sea or whatever. And we looked at it and we thought, "Holy mackerel! We could definitely afford this." And that was always sort of in the back of our minds until finally, when we outgrew the place that we were living in. I'm going to have a little bit more of that chutney. So finally, when we'd outgrown the house that we lived in, and we're thinking about places that we could afford to live, and we had a look at all, places all around the country. It didn't really matter where we lived, and we just kept coming back here because of the climate and the food and the vibrancy that's starting to wake up on the island.
Well, we had an old camper van, so we'd been down here on a holiday with the camper van.
Nice.
And just really like the pace of life,
the
style of life.
It's quite slow.
Yeah, close, which is nice. Beaches everywhere you go. There's a different beach,
Yeah.
So it's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of quality time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's our kids are growing up in such a lovely place.
Yeah.
And just this morning we went to breakfast just up here on the cliff.
Yeah.
Looking out over the sea, just eating our breakfast. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it worthwhile.
Yeah. I was just saying to my wife, I was saying, when we lived in Leighton Buzzard, I said, on a day like today, we'd be going, "Oh, gee, we'd like to go to the beach." "Oh, it's going to take us 3 hours."
Yeah.
Instead of
10-minute walk.
10-minute walk.
Yeah. Bliss. Absolutely bliss. So nice.
And you went down the beach this morning. Well, just before.
Yeah, we
came
had
to ours.
we had a little drive down there, a little walk about for half an hour, which was very nice. It was a lot different doing it in January, that's for sure.
Yeah, it can be a little bit bleak, but I think it's still beautiful.
Yeah.
So we'll cut this short very soon. Because as I said, my family's down there, and I think you guys want to get on and enjoy your day. It's been absolutely incredible. The food has been amazing. I cannot recommend this stuff more highly. So you do deliver around Ryde.
Yeah, I'm looking to expand, but yeah, at the moment, a majority of my customers are all on the West White.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of customers in Yarmouth and Freshwater, and all the scattered little villages about, Forley and Porchfield and.
Mm-hmm. So you're the last milkman on the island.
The last independent milkman on.
Yeah,
not the last milkman as such.
No, well,
sorry,
yeah, independent.
Yeah, the last independent one. So, which obviously I said I purchased off Clive Hales. So it's a big risk for me. It's a big opportunity as well at the same time, and let's see what we can do.
Well, it sounds like making a really good go of it.
And we're enjoying it. So we're enjoying the life down here so much. It's completely different to what we're used to. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for sharing all this stuff with it. I'll be putting out Paul's details, so you can follow him on Twitter and on Instagram. And if you're in his delivery area, what do they do? Phone you up?
Phone me up, email me, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah,
we'll be in touch.
Fantastic. And when I was a kid, and I'm sure I might be wrong, I might be remembering this wrong, but I was sure that you left out how many bottles of milk you wanted. You left out how many empty bottles. So if you left 3 empty bottles, you got 3 bottles back. Did that happen, or am I making that up?
I'm not sure. I don't really get. I do have a couple of customers that'll leave notes out for me, how many they want, but the majority of them, 99% of them
just have their normal.
They have their standard order.
Yeah.
I deliver Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so they have pretty much their standing order each day.
Yeah.
And if they want to change their orders, they'll email me, phone me, maybe leave a note out.
In the 21st century.
Yeah. you even pay by bank account, by internet nowadays as well.
Oh yeah, is it like direct debit or?
Yeah, direct debit.
You don't, because I remember they used to leave a little envelope.
Yeah,
and you put the money in the envelope.
Yeah. So the majority of it now is all over, internet banking. So it makes life a lot easier as well.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you used to go knock on the doors, didn't you, and take you hours and hours.
Well, when I was a kid, I remember we'd end up with a little envelope, and it'd be there, and then Mum would put the money in there and roll it up and put it in the milk bottle the next day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's amazing people didn't steal it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's probably why they don't do it as much no more.
Probably not. So thank you so much for coming all this way. Like 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, all the way from East Cowes.
Yeah, all the way from East Cowes over the other side of the island. I've got this island mentality now. I'll tell you a funny story. When we first moved here, people would come. One of my friends who lives in Cowes, he'd go, I don't feel like coming all that way to come visit. Can we meet in the middle of the island? I think it's bloody 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then about 6 months later, my wife said, "Oh, you know what I really fancy? I really fancy some Caribbean food. There's a wonderful Caribbean restaurant in Ryde, and it's like 20 minutes from here." I was like, "Oh God, I don't feel like driving all that way." Oh, what's going on? What's happening to me?
The first thing as well, when we ordered the takeaway, we thought, we'll order a Chinese from Newport, and they wouldn't come out to They wouldn't come out to East Coast because they said it was too far.
Too far.
3 miles away.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It's a funny old place. There's some weird people. It's a weird old place, but it's wonderful.
I didn't say that.
No, I think weird in a good way. It's just amazing. So thank you for coming out here. I hope my dialect wasn't too intimidating.
No, it's brilliant. It kept quiet though.
Yeah, he did. Hang on. Oh, my son's been at it. There we go. Put that one there. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone that's been watching. If you're on the Isle of Wight, please get in contact with these guys.
I didn't bore you too much.
No, it was amazing. I thought it was great. And, I always love it when I get free food. So that's brilliant.
Happy days.
Bye for now.
Thank you.